Confidence is the key to success. I saw a video from Mike Tyson the other day. I think it was from his Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson podcast, the one with Kevin Gates. But he said confidence breeds success and success breeds confidence. And that quote deeply resonated with me. Now, I feel like based on some of the comments that I see on my videos, a lot of people are under the impression that confidence is an effect, when in reality, confidence is a cause and an effect. Okay, if you want to be successful in life, you have to have confidence. There is no way around that. Okay, unless somebody just props you up with their resources, you have to be confident. If you want to be a self-made millionaire, if you want to find a great relationship that's fulfilling for you and your partner, if you want to live your best life, and that can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But as a general rule of thumb, if you want to have a fulfilling life that when you die or when you're on your deathbed, you can look back and say, that was a life worth living. You have to find that confidence in the here and now. Okay, you have to stop putting off your confidence. You have to stop delaying your self-love until you get whatever it is that you think you want out of life. Because if you don't allow yourself to love yourself right now, you're never going to receive it. Or even if you do receive it, you won't feel worthy of it and you're going to push it away. Okay, this happens a lot in relationships. People can find the perfect partner, literally the perfect partner for themselves, but they don't feel worthy of having that type of love from that type of person. And even though they thought that they wanted that, even though they do want that deep down, their inferiority complex is preventing them from being in receiving mode for that relationship. And the same logic applies when it comes to success. Okay, this all stems from the lack mindset. You feel like you're lacking something from within, and you're searching for something from outside of yourself to fill the void. But in reality, nothing can fill that void. Nothing will ever fill that void because you'll know subconsciously that you're lacking something from within, and you won't feel worthy of whatever it is that is capable of filling that void, or that you think is capable of filling that void. Because in reality, nothing can fill that void except for you. Okay, you have to make a conscious decision to fill that void from within. And how do you do that? You do that through self-love and self-confidence. Okay, now the main reason why I'm making this video is because I was once that person that had a deeply rooted inferiority complex. Now, I'm not really sure where my inferiority complex came from, but if I had to guess, I think that it was from my lack of success with women growing up. I think that because I didn't really have much success in my dating life, even though I didn't put in much effort because of my lack of confidence. Okay, I let my lack of confidence psych me out and prevent me from, taking opportunities that were right there for me. Okay, literally, girls told me that they liked me, and I didn't do anything with it because I didn't feel like I was worthy of a relationship. But I feel like that fed into my inferiority complex growing up. And because of that, like I said, it created a negative feedback loop where because I wasn't confident, I wasn't successful at dating. And because I wasn't successful at dating, I wasn't confident. And a lot of people get caught in that negative feedback loop and they live miserable lives because of it. And I see a lot of people bring that type of energy into my comment section, and it really frustrates me. Okay, it genuinely frustrates me, not because of the negativity that they're spreading, but because I know that they genuinely hold these negative perceptions about themselves, and they want other people to hold those same perceptions about themselves as well, because misery loves company. Okay, when you're miserable, you expect everyone else to feel the same. I remember when I lacked confidence and I would see somebody talking about how they love themselves or hyping themselves up. I thought it was obnoxious. I thought it was weird to do that. One thing that I've realized throughout my life and especially my YouTube journey is that it's better to be too confident than not confident enough. Okay, I remember when I first started out with YouTube, or when I first started to think about doing YouTube, I started to study people. Okay, I studied some of my favorite YouTubers, and I tried to figure out what the common denominator was. What separated them from everyone else? I'm gonna give you guys an example. Okay, one of the biggest inspirations for me on YouTube was this girl named Elena Castillo. Now, some of you guys have watched me grow from, however many thousand I had when you found me to, at the time of me filming this, about 74,000 subscribers. I watched this girl grow from 1.5 thousand to 800,000 subscribers in a matter of like 3 years. Okay, and I remember as I was watching this happen, mind you, this girl is the same age as me. She comes from a similar background as me. The only difference is that she's a singer. Okay, she's a very talented person in that regard. And I was somebody who hadn't really found my talent yet. But, as I was watching this, I remember thinking, what sets her apart from other people? And why is it that I feel so drawn to support this girl? Other than the fact that I thought she was good looking, there's a lot of good looking people out there. There's a lot of people that can sing out there. There's a lot of people who have a combination of both. And yet somehow, some way, this girl is taking things to a level that I hadn't really seen before. Okay, to sit there and watch somebody grow from 1.5 thousand subscribers to over 800,000 subscribers in a few years, somebody that is the same age as you, that does something to you. That makes you ask questions that are potentially life-changing if you find the correct answers to them. Now, like I said, I really couldn't wrap my head around what separated her from everyone else, but I knew subconsciously that she had an it factor. There was something about her that made her stand out, and I felt like I had to support her. I had no choice, because for me to not show her support would be idiotic of me, because I knew she was going to be successful. But why? Why did I know that? It took me a while to figure this out, but what I realized was that she's a very confident and self-assured person. Now, that's not to say that she never doubted herself. I'm sure that she ran into a lot of speed bumps and potholes along her journey. But I could tell that she had genuine faith in herself. And that's the reason why she was successful. She had faith and she had a work ethic that I hadn't really seen before, especially from somebody with that degree of talent. Usually when somebody has talent, they rely solely on their talent. She had talent and work ethic. Now, another YouTuber that I really looked up to, and this is somebody in a completely different field, but DDG. Okay, DDG is somebody that really got me invested into the YouTube world. He's the one that really showed me the type of lifestyle that is possible through YouTube. Because before that, I didn't really know how you can be living, especially at a young age. Okay, I think when I found his channel, he was younger than I am right now. He was like 20 years old. Now, he was already well established by the time I found him, but that just goes to show you that, anything is possible with confidence, because anybody who knows DDG, anyone who's ever watched any of his videos, knows that this man is one of the most confident, self-assured, arrogant people out there. But that's why he's successful. It's because this man does not doubt himself. Perfect example of that. He recently deleted his YouTube videos. Basically all of his videos. Now, you guys have to understand how much money that probably lost him. Okay, by deleting all of his videos like that, this man lost thousands and thousands and thousands of potential revenue. But the reason why he did it is because he's betting on himself as a musician, as an artist. And that's somebody that I have to support. I started listening to his music because when I see somebody with that degree of confidence, I understand that the universe will not allow them to fail. The universe won't let him fail. Okay, it's not just about talent. Even though I do believe he is a talented person, at whatever he decides to do, I see genuine belief and confidence within him. Okay, it's the it factor. He has the it factor. And like I said in my video about, why pain is good, the it factor is something that can be developed, and I'm living proof of that because I have the it factor now. I didn't always have the it factor. I used to lack that fire and confidence behind me, but now I have it. And what I realized is that I developed that confidence by stepping into who I'm meant to be, by embracing my natural self and following my intuition. For example, when I dropped out of school, that for me was the turning point in terms of my confidence. Okay, because When I dropped out of school, that was me saying, I don't care what anyone else thinks. I don't care about other people's expectations. I don't care about other people's opinions. I don't care about any of that. Okay, as long as I'm not affecting other people's well-being, I'm going to do what serves me and my best interest because it's my life. I only have one of them. I only have one chance to be me and to experience life as Jordan Green. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to live my life through other people's perceptions. I'm not going to live my life in third person. I'm going to live my life in first person and be the main character in my own movie, in my own story. And dropping out was the first major turning point for me. It was the moment that I made that commitment to being myself. Now, I'm not going to say that everything's been perfect since then. Okay, I've ran into quite a few speed bumps along my journey as well. But at the end of the day, I'm more successful than I've ever been. And it's not because of my subscriber count. It's not because of the money that I'm making. I'm the most successful that I've ever been because I'm the most confident that I've ever been. I'm the most self-assured that I've ever been. I love myself. I love being me. Okay, if you ask me right now if I would trade places with anybody in the world, Floyd Mayweather, Drake, LeBron, okay, anybody, I would say no. I enjoy being me. I wouldn't trade places with anyone given the opportunity because I know that I'm capable of doing whatever I want to do. Okay, and YouTube is just an extension of that. YouTube is simply one aspect of my greatness, the greatness that I was born to embrace. Okay, if you want to be great, you have to be great now. You have to embrace greatness now. How do you expect to get somewhere that you've never been to if you're being the same person you've always been? Okay, you have to learn to embrace more of who you are. Everyone here is meant to be great. I've said this before in a few videos, but I'm going to say it again. The chances of you being alive were so slim that you are a walking miracle. You being successful on YouTube, that's nothing. You being successful in business or finding the perfect partner, the perfect relationship, that's nothing. Okay, the odds of that are way, way, way higher than you even being alive. Simply put, okay, you have to learn to embrace who you are, which is a walking miracle, literally off of your existence alone. That is enough of a reason to be confident. Once you embrace that, you will be in receiving mode for all of the great things that are already trying to come your way. There are opportunities all around you, but you're not present. You're not paying attention because you're thinking about what other people are thinking about you, but nobody's thinking about you. Okay, everyone is focused on their own insecurities. That's why the moment that you start to place that focus on yourself and stop comparing yourself to other people and just embrace who you are, all of a sudden great things start to happen to you. And because of that, you become more confident. And because you're more confident, greater things start to happen to you. And it creates a positive feedback loop. Okay, you have a positive feedback loop of success and confidence, and suddenly you look up and you're living your best life. Everyone in this life, everyone watching this video has some type of gift. You were not put into this world without a gift. You have some type of gift, some type of value to provide to the universe. Now, it may be unconventional. Maybe it's not singing. Maybe it's not speaking or writing. Okay, it can be anything. You know what your gift is deep down. It's the thing that you do the best with the least amount of effort. Okay, what is something that you do very, very well with very minimal effort? For example, with me, writing. Okay, I don't have to put really any effort into my writing at all. It comes naturally. It comes so naturally that I'm inclined to believe that it comes from a greater power. It comes from a higher power. Okay, I believe that I'm used as a vessel for my writing, for the messages that I share with my writing, because it comes that naturally to me. Everyone has something like that. Everyone has some type of talent. It's on you to find that talent and to embrace that talent and step into who you came here to be. That's what it means to embrace your greatness. Embracing your greatness starts with embracing yourself. You can't be great if you're trying to be somebody else, because you'll only ever be the B grade version of them. But on the flip side of that, you're the only one that can be the A grade version of you. So you have to learn to embrace who you are and love yourself. by embracing your gifts and seeing your worth and value and loving yourself for who you are. Because self-love is the deepest form of love that you can experience.
Never stop believing in yourself. Don't ever. The power of belief is just unbearable, impregnable. Power of belief. Confidence breeds success, and success breeds confidence. Confidence applied properly will surpass a genius. It's not like the belief. It's real shit.
Right.
I'm only here because I believe. Really, I just believe this shit.
Right.